Hello, hello. Welcome to today. Ooh, it's like it's a starry night. They're tiny little flowers. Yes. Yes, they are. Ooh, it's really raining out there today. Let's tune in, cleanse and clear. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, I hope you are well and choosing love everywhere you go. I don't know what's going on with my hair. What are you doing here? Let's put you back there. Okay. Togetherness. Beautiful. This is a time for togetherness, a getting together, also a balance, right? This is the twins. They've got the Gemini symbol on their necks. And so I want to say this is internal togetherness, balance, right? Masculine, feminines, your being and your doing, knowing when to hold and allow and receive, and when to take action and make happen, right? Yes. Okay. Let's get the oxygen. Ooh, did it get bright? It got brighter for us when we tapped into the Arcturians. Okay. Is it going to be a rainbow day? When the sun peeks out and it's raining? Or when the sun comes out after everything's drenched and all the little water droplets are glowing and it just makes everything more magical, right? So taking the time to focus on the things that are gorgeous around you. This is how you maintain your field of resonance. I don't know why I keep doing the eyeball thing. Okay. Arcturians. What card is for us? That one. Okay. It's your blueprint. Okay. Yes. Your soul plan, your purpose, the reason your soul incarnated into this place and space and time. Yes, and face, right? We chose all of it. We chose our parents. We chose our environment. We chose the particular node points that shift us, that transform us, that direct us towards who we were always meant to be, balanced and capable of holding gorgeous relationships, externally, as well as internally, right? But it all starts on the inside. Yes. Yes, it does. Okay. Let's get a rune. What's that one? What is this? This is your resilience, okay? Yes, your focused resilience, your ability to look on the bright side of life. Yes. Yes. Because you've learned through your experience that shit happens, right? And you can choose how you roll in it or not, right? Or step over it. You can choose how to engage with it. So when I was, my son was young and younger. He's still young, but he's old. He's young and old. Okay. I had $55 in the bank account. And I was devastated and was feeling awful. Like, what kind of a mother was I? What kind of a parent was I? What kind of a, that I could let this happen, right? That I could get to this point. And I stressed about it. It kept me up. I had a horrible sleep. I flipped and flopped, trying to figure out what I was going to do, how I was going to make ends meet, all of the things. And then the next morning, I was just like, okay, I'll just go and check the mailbox, right? Because I don't know, I think I just had like a nudge, go check the mailbox or whatever. So I went and checked the mailbox, and there was a GST check in there that was for a couple $100, and it was dated a week ago. So it was in there the whole time. And what happened in that moment was that I realized that I could have saved myself from a nighttime, like a whole 24 hours or whatever, of panic, of fear, of worry, of stress that only affected me negatively, right? Like just your sleep patterns, your mind, the swirling, whirling, right? And so I always remembered that. And we have those moments to remind us and to teach us. And I don't think I ever stressed since then. I mean, little bits, right? We have our waves and we learn, right? But I think the first time it happened again, I was about to, and then I reminded myself, things have a way of working out, right? Trust that things will work out in your favor. And that's where it started. And it's momentum. It takes a bit to course correct, right? When you're driving 110, that's more appropriate, down the highway, right? In one direction, and you suddenly want to be going in the other direction. Well, you can't just be going 110 in the other direction, boom, like that. You have to slow down. You have to make sure there's a safe space to pull over. Then you have to check both ways before you turn around. And then you have to gain momentum again, heading in the other direction. And then you're going the same speed again, right? So it's a process. And the sooner we can move with, allow, and flow with the processes, the more easy, more in ease our movements will be. But, we had to go through the chaos first, right? We had to go through the lack, go without, go do all the things first so that we can learn appreciation, we can learn gratitude, we can learn trust, we can have faith, all of these things. This is that balancing of your and integrating of your light and shadow versions of self, the healing, right? The empowering through contrast. Okay, what's this? Creating boundaries, yes, around thoughts that don't serve, energies that don't serve, right? Period. All energies that don't serve. Everything is an energy signal. And so get your picker, your tuner, your receiver working to a place, to a point where you can more easily, quickly, and efficiently determine what is what. This is energy that is good. I will have it. This is energy that is no good. I will not have it, right? These boundaries, this is what we've learned. Internal and external boundaries around our thoughts. I'm recognizing that I'm thinking thoughts that are disempowering me. Stop it! Stop it right now! Stop doing that, right? Yeah. I'm looking at myself and recognizing all of the things that are not serving me or that are serving me, that I can empower or that I can release, right? We need to have that quiet, calm stillness, that place of serenity, of peace to go to. And that is the work, right? That is the process of strength building, the practice of healing. It is not a switch. It is a process, right? My healing journey, I mean, we can argue that our healing journey starts the minute we are born, right? But for me, it was like 2006 started. And then I just had bumps and pivots and expansion moments, people, places, and things that spun me around, that those nodes, right? Those pivot points. And 2012 was a big one. Between 2009 and 2012. And then 2020, right? 2020 was a huge one. And then these last 6 years have just been more conscious, right? Before, I wasn't necessarily aware that this was what was happening. But by 2020, it was like, oh, and then that consciousness, it was like that level up. And then a recognition, oh, this is what was happening this whole way, right? It was like prepping me, prepping the grounds, the soil. Okay. Yes. Okay, confirmation on the going within, on the centering, on the balancing, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual connectedness outside of the noise of everything else, everyone else, so that you can hear, so that you can receive, so that you can deal with what is yours and not be confused, bombarded, or cluttered with other people's stuff, which we can pick up, right? In proximity, willingly or unwillingly. Some people thrust things upon us and we pick them up and we're like, I don't know what to do with this, but I'll take it. I'll take it, I guess. Wow. We're getting all the confirmations of stillness, of meditation, of connection with self, of listening, of quieting, of balancing. Yes, beautiful. And creating the boundaries with about all that. Okay, and here's some more confirmation about your discernment on when to move passionately towards things, right? After you have done the work, self-reflected, created the boundaries, made the connection, right? Balanced all of your aspects. Then you discern, okay, she is in her beingness, her ability to discern what is serving, what is not serving, what can stay, what needs to be cut away, right? All of the things. This is part of the development of these aspects, right? When to make a boundary, you need to have very good discernment about that. You know, especially when it's yourself. Like, I know that I can get really distracted on my phone and lose an hour. So I will set myself up for success. I will put systems into play that will support me only having a certain amount of time, right? I'll set an alarm on my phone. You can have 15 minutes where you can just get lost in the scrollville and then you're done. Then you're done, right? Yes. Experience. Yes. Your experience pathway. And this is beautiful because when you are in the experience, you don't necessarily recognize its purpose until further on down the path. And then you're like, oh, like I just did, right? Back in 2006, I had no idea. 2009, I had some inkling. 2012, I knew a little bit more. Here we are, 2026. And it's like, oh, I get it, right? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. This is the beautiful thing about experience. And this is why wisdom comes with experience, right? Because now you have access to experiences from the past that are littered with wisdom and lessons and reflections, right? Okay. Whoa, 2 aces. So we've got newness coming in. Okay, we've got an ace of pentacles and an ace of wands. Your material and your passion, right? This is going after what sparks you, what ignites you. There's your passion flame, right? And this, I love this one because it's becoming one able to receive at the same time as receiving, because it's an in tandem, it's a collaboration, right? Yes, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, so this is part of this blueprint, this deleting old programs that no longer serve, this quieting, this stillness, this creation of space for self to be within. And then within that space, you can receive. You can receive the sparks of inspiration, the flicker of flame within you that makes you want to move, right? And to receive opportunities and know which ones are serving and which one will drain, right? Not all offers coming your way are going to be for you. And you need to have developed this point of being in order to discern, right? Yes. Okay, we'll go through one more time on this deck. Anybody else wants to come out? Do so now. Forever hold your pieces. Okay, we got one. And it's the Emperor. Beautiful. This is the big boss, the boss of the bosses. This is the one who makes sacrifices and takes action for the good of all, for the betterment of the many. And it's landed upon this one, the Seven of Pentacles. This is when your processes, your progress starts to grow, starts to bloom. This is when your offers start to produce, your seeds start to sprout. The Emperor. And trusting that the things are working in behind the scenes in your favor. Beautiful. Okay, who wants to come out and say something today? The fairies do. Let's get a fairy or two and see what they have for us. Hi, Nymphs. There's some members over there. So cute. I see blue skies over there. Okay. Let's see what the fairies have for us. That one. That one. Oh, there's several there. Okay. We'll just take this one that flipped over. There's too many over there. The Oakmen. A 47. Oakmen. Not the Oakman, not the Oakmen. The money. The money men. Okay, 47. Oh, that's 30. Oh, that's 30. The threes look like fives. Strength, ancient wisdom, and depth. Okay. My King of Pentacles is my oak tree. for all those same reasons. Okay. Let's just skip ahead to the reading. This card depicts the strength and wisdom of age. Oops. Didn't we say something about that? From experience comes wisdom. Okay. It also reminds us that what we need to know, what is truly there to be seen, cannot be discovered by a superficial glance and a hasty reaction. In a reading, the Oakmen tell us to look slowly and deeply into the heart of the matter and to see past the superficialities of the surface. Consider the history of the situation in depth and learn from the past. Wow. Consult others with more experience than you have. Learn from the wisdom of the elders, both those available to you personally and those you encounter in books and elsewhere. In this matter, it would be wise to make your decision after more pondering and study of the situation. Consider motivations in depth. Take action only through deliberation. The men tell us that haste may be, at this moment, our worst enemy. They also suggest that we might learn a lot from trees. Consider the trees and their wisdom. Connect with the wise old one and ask for help. Okay, and in reverse, turn the Oakmen upside down and you see different faces with other expressions. The Oakmen wish you to use your own perceptiveness and intuition in working out what they are saying in this position. This is not a trick. It is a little exercise in stretching yourself and your vision. Enjoy. Fairies speak to us in many, many ways, and we perceive their intent with our eyes, our ears, and our hearts, and our laughter too. Okay. So beautiful confirmations, right? Of the stillness, of this quiet contemplation, this balancing, this discernment, the wisdom coming from experience before making moves, right? Before taking action. Beautiful. Okay, the animal oracles wanted to come out as well. So let's let them. Who's coming out? It's the peacock. Peacock. Okay. The peacock. Okay, which is an air element. Inner beauty, compassion, the assimilator of anything. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage. But the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outwardly indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. Beautiful. When in balance, confident and kind. When out of balance, can't digest situations. And to bring into balance, meditation on the navel. Okay. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful confirmations. Should we get one more from the kitties? Seems how Mims is like resisting. She's trying so hard to just be over there when she just wants to be right here. Okay. Okay. Well, that one came out with authority. Okay. We've got unique. Meet Helix. He's always a little different from the other kitties. At first, he felt lonely and alienated. He even considered trying to blend in to be accepted by the other cats. But this could never give him the joy of being embraced as his true self would. So he took a risk and met people's gazes as himself. He saw that his uniqueness was his beauty, his spark. He alone could twinkle the way only he can. Miraculously, many kitties around them threw off their normal disguises and began to sparkle in their own way, too. Their world became dazzlingly diverse. So embrace the freak within and remember, outsiders are in. Okay. And we got this one. Soulmates. Beautiful. Okay. Meet Moon and Mirror. They are perfect reflections of each other. They have so much to teach each other and so much to learn. Just as the moon reflects the light of the sun, they reflect each other's light back at each other. They are both emanating and reflecting. Look around. Your friends and family are perfect reflections of you. They are in your dream just as you are in their dream, a perfect paradox. So, with each interaction, ask yourself, what do I have to learn from you? What do I have to share with you? What are you teaching me about myself? Remember, we are here to help each other grow. Beautiful confirmations. Beautiful confirmations. Ugh, ugh, right? You can't even make it up. Wow. Okay. Let's get some of these cards up. By cards, I mean tiles. These guys. These guys. We've got shift your perspective. Yes, see things from all of the angles. Just because something looks good on the outside doesn't mean it is on the inside, right? People, places, things can facade very well, but there is nothing inside, right? Let them, let them, let them. Let them love you. Let them think and say and do whatever they want because it's got nothing to do with you, right? Yes. Set clear boundaries. Beautiful. Yes. This is what we've learned to do. We're learning to do. It's an ongoing thing. A reminder to be clear with your boundaries, with yourself and with others, right? Treat yourself, yes, like the love of your life, right? Like you are a guest, a best friend, a lover, a partner, a co conspirator, all of the things. Treat yourself well. This self-care is an important part of the process, right? Allowing space to connect and center. This comes from self-care, with self-care, because you're creating an environment, you're creating an atmosphere for you to do that in. And so you're doing extra things. You are doing things for self, right? So that you can facilitate connection. And true love, okay, starts with you. And then maybe somebody else comes in and mirrors it back to you. Beautiful. The truest love emanates from within. It's a frequency, right? Embody it and see love rush in and witness love rushing in. Okay. It's funny because it's the one that flew over here. Look at that. The two becoming one, two halves becoming whole. I'm just gonna put that right on the true love. Okay. Right? Yes. Beautiful. Okay, what do we got here? We got Jesus. Okay, this is the level of dedication to self, to process, to meditation, to faith, to the work, to your boundaries, to your discernment on when to take action, your self reflection, your experience, right? Your resilience. Yes, beautiful. Oh, this little bird came out again, holding eggs, 10 of them. This is like abundance, ready to hatch. Actually, it came out with this one last time. And when I placed it on the card, it fell through. It slid down because the card was kind of on an angle like that. And so when I put it in the center like a nest, right, all this work creates an environment that can hold potential. But when I placed it, it slipped right out. But now this card is down and we were able to stick the bird in the nest without it slipping. And so I think this is good news somehow. Okay. Good news somehow. We've got the cheetah. Yes. Also fast moving energy. We've got the elephant. Okay, this is the end of separation. This is movement towards soul tribe. Them towards you, you towards them. This could be connected to a passion project. Oh yeah, we've got the twin flame butterfly, which makes sense because we've got all of this twinning action. Beautiful. We've got your intuition. Working on your intuition was part of the work. Yes, you have to trust yourself innately for all of the things to be. We've got the butterfly becoming. Okay, and I feel like this is something that is in process of transforming for you. I feel like this is like that. Something coming, an opportunity manifesting for you to receive. Okay, and we've got the magic of the unicorn. Trust that the things that are happening behind the scenes, that the seeds you have planted are working magically in your favor, right? Yes. Did I see one fly over here? Sometimes they fly around. And I find some later. Oh, there's one. So this is like little wishes, little messenger. It's a scribed flying reindeer. So in my mind, you scribe the reindeer with your wishes and it flies away and delivers it. Okay. And this is what you're doing when you treat yourself well. You are sending wishes out into the universe to be treated well, right? Yes, you set your own bar with how you treat yourself. So treat yourself well, and you will draw in those who will match you, or you will more easily recognize when they don't. Like, actually, I treat myself better than you're treating me, so you're out. Bye, right? Yes, okay. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And this one was cool too, right? Very cool. Okay. Well, that is what I have for you today. I hope you are well and it something in here did something for you in a positive way. Okay. Recognize you are here for a divine purpose. The work that you've done has been for the good of all. Okay. Your unique frequency is necessary. So shine, take passionate action, center and ground, discern, and be your truest love. Okay. Love and appreciate you, and hope to see you next time. Bye for now.